Would you like to create such incredible automated data entry form? For example, you want to add some data up here. Let it be symbol E. I will copy it. After filling your form, you will receive automated check mark with the green color and the cell from the blue color to green color. Let me copy it everywhere. Just for example, here you would receive drop-down list where you can select the city and the state, and after all data are filled, you would press confirm button and all your data will be recorded in this chart, like this one. So now I will show how to do this. So let's get started. Let's create automated data entry form. For this, I have to select the whole Excel sheet. I have to click on this triangle up here in the left corner. After that, I will make a white background. And now I will start to create automated data entry form. I will combine 3 lines like this. Click on Merge and Center. After that, make it with blue color and my letters will be white. Let's type here automated data entry. I will increase a little bit my font, make it bold and center it. Okay, now let's create first name, last name and so on. Let's type here first name, last name, designation, email ID, phone number, gender, city, state, and postal code. Okay. Now we have to add extra lines between these 2 lines. So for this we can do this in this way by clicking these lines one by one, and after that click on Insert. Now I will select these cells and also merge it and make it with blue color. For this I have to select the first 5 cells. After that, holding Ctrl button on my keyboard, I will select the other cells. Okay, next city, state and postal code, and click on Merge Center. Now all my cells are centered. Now we have to put such condition that when these cells are blank, then it would be reflected with a blue color. If these cells that are merged are filled, then it will be reflected as a green color. For this I have to select all these cells I require, all these merged cells. After that, go to Conditional Formatting, Manage Rules. Here type New Rule, format only cells that contain. After that choose blanks and select the format I require. It is going to be fill with a blue color, like this. Click OK. OK. Now all my data are, as there is empty data, so it is filled with the blue color. The next step, I want to point it as a green. So for this, again, I have to go to conditional formatting, manage rules, new rule, format only cells that contain, and now we won't have any blanks, so no blanks. And I would like that this format will be the green one. And click OK. Now, if I type anything up here, the color is changed. Perfect. So we have followed such 3 steps. First step, that we merged the cells we require. Second step, we colored with the blue color the cells that are empty. And third step, we colored with green color the cells that are filled. Now I want to add this check mark up here. For this, I have to use a formula if. Now I will use if function. Let's type here if this cell is equal to empty, then I want to receive empty. If it's not, then I will receive B. Close parenthesis. Okay, now if I type something up here, I will receive B in column K. Now let's copy this formula also here in the other cells. And I would like that this would be reflected not as P, but as a check mark symbol. For this, I have to select the whole column, go to Fonts, and choose here the format named Wingdings 2. Let's find it. It is up here, Wingdings 2. Select. Now I want to check whether it works. Yes. Perfect. Now I want to change the background where checkmark is present. Let's type something here. And I want that in this column the background would be green and the checkmark would be with the bold and white color. How to do this? For this, I have to again select K column, go to conditional formatting, manage rules, new rule, select again format only cells that contain, choose here no blanks, select required format, it is going to be dark green, and white color, let's choose. Okay. Okay. Now we have such marks up here. When I fill something also up here, I will also receive this mark. Perfect. Now let's continue with gender. So let's select required cells, merge it. And after that, I have to go to Developer tab. If you do not have Developer tab, you have to click on any background, customize the ribbon. Here in Settings, you have to click on Checkmarks, Developer, up here. I have it, so I am not going to do this. Click OK. Let's go to Developer tab, click on Insert. Here we have such form controls. After we should select such option button. Now I will put it up here. I will draw it. You can see that some text appeared. I do not require this text, so I will delete it. After that, I will make required format of my button. For selecting the button, you have to press Ctrl on your keyboard. Okay. Now I will select the merged cell, double click on it, and we'll write here types that we need: male, and with some space female. Okay. Now select this button by pressing Ctrl. Yes. After that, press Ctrl E and drag it, and this button will be copied. So let's change a little bit where my symbols are written. Let's align it by the left side. Now let's give some space before it. Okay, a little bit more, like this. Here we'll drag it a little bit to this side, sorry. Yes, and also this one. This one. Then female is selected. If I choose male, male is selected. Now I will format a little bit these gender cells. So let's press again Ctrl and combine it with male. The same we will do with female. Okay, let's check again. Yes, that's good. Now let's do the work with city. For this we have to make drop-down list. For this we have to go to Data tab, Data Validation, create a list, choose list. After that we have to type here, for example, the city Houston, city Miami, and Florida. Click OK. Now we have such a drop-down list. Let's choose Miami, for example. The same drop-down list we will do with state. So let's go again to Data, Data Validation, List, Source. This is the state Texas. Let's choose Florida. Okay, next postal code. I'm not going to put here any data, so we will type this data manually. Numbers will be presented up here, so it's okay for our data entry form. Now I want to create confirm button, so let's go down. I will select two cells, merge it, color it with such color. After that I will type here confirm, bold it and increase the font. Well, you can see that my button, let's change it on blue color. But for example, if I am not having all data here filled, so if not data are filled, I would like that this button would be gray color. If it is filled, then it should be with a blue color. How to do this? So at first I will make this confirm button with the gray color. Let it be gray, like this. After that, I will copy all my data up here. Let's do this. I will increase a little bit font. Now copy it. And for my convenience, I will put here some calculations. I want to delete the spaces between my data. How to do this? I have to click on Ctrl G. After that, choose Special, Blanks, click OK. And now I want to delete these blanks by clicking Ctrl-. I want to delete my cells and shift them up. Okay, so I choose this one. Click OK. Now I want to put here the data that are present in these cells. So let's type here some name, John, here Smith, okay. Now I will equal it to my cells up here. First name would be equal to John, yes. How to put gender? If I type here equal to gender, then I will receive such combination. I do not need it in such format. How to correct it? For this, I will delete this row, and I have to select. It's not in the format I require. Why is it so? Let's a little bit align it better as we need it, and also here like this. Now let's combine it. Now I have to select by clicking Ctrl. After that I have to choose Format Control and cell a link with this Q12. So here is going to be, let's better put R12. So where this symbol would be present, some symbol or some number, click OK. Now we'll receive 1. What does it mean? That this form is filled, form button. So if I choose female, it is going to be 2. If I again choose male, it is going to be 1. Now I will type here some formula with if function. Let's type here if this cell is equal to 1, then I want that here would be male. If it is equal to 2, if it is not, then it will be female. Okay, close parentheses. Now what we have, if I change female, here male, perfect. So let's add in our data entry form some phone number. Okay, automatically my phone number will be reflected up here. And here I will put not general but number format. And I do not need this extra zeros from the right side, so I will change it. And let's align from left. Good. Now what we should do, that if we have all data filled up here, then my confirm button would be activated. Let's count how many rows should be filled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I have 8 rows filled, then my confirm button would be activated. So let's check how to do this. I will add extra row up here. Here I will put confirm button. And here I would type count. And I will count how many rows are present. How many? 1. Why is it shown as 1? Because this entire form fields are filling with not only numbers but also with a text. But count function calculates only that cells that are filled with numbers. Numbers we have only here. So for this we have to change this function to count R. But before this I would like to point the range, not the whole like I pointed before, but every cells concurrently. So let's choose here John, Smith, mechanic, and all our cells. And type here count A. I received 7 because not all my data are filled. If I filled here postal code, then this number would be changed to 8. Perfect. So let's select Confirm button. After that, again go to Conditional Formatting, Manage Rows, New Rule. Choose here Use a format to determine which cells to format. Insert here our formula, and if this is equal to 8, then in this case I would like that the format of my cell would be as a blue color. Let's select the blue, click OK and OK. If I delete any data from my entry form, then I have not 8 filled cells but only 7, so Confirm button is gray color. If I add some name, this is equal to 8, then my Confirm button is with a blue color. Okay. Now I will select this button and drag it. Now I would like to link it with another button that I will copy. For this, I will press Ctrl C. After that, I want to find other past options and linked picture. Click OK. Now I will receive the same button up here, but any actions that will be done with this button will be presented also in this button. So let's make a little bit style for this button. I want it to be like this one, a little bit border, and some picture effects. It would be like a button, yeah. This one. Okay. Now if I change something up here, I will increase a little bit my style. This one. Okay. Now I want to delete John. This button become gray, and this also is linked to this button. Now let's type again here John. Everything worked like a magic. Perfect. Now I want that this data would be presented on my sheet. So let's go to a new sheet. Let's give it some name. Let it be report. Okay. Let's select all data that are present, except Confirm button, copy it. After that, we will insert them up here by pasting as a transpose. Okay. Now I will type here Ctrl+T and make it as a table. Give it a check marks up here. Now my table is ready. Let it be with such color. That's good. Now for inserting data up here automatically, I will use macros. I will create another sheet. Let's name it template. After that, I will start recording a macro. So let's record a macro. Before I want to record a macro, I want to change my table style. So at first I had one row, but it is required to have several rows in this table. How I changed the number of rows? I have selected any cell on my row of my table. After that, go to Table Design, and here I click on Convert to Range. Select the whole table. After, press Ctrl+T. Click on that my table has headers and click OK. And now we will start recording a macro. For this, we should go to Developer tab, click on Record Macro, give it a name, Data Entry Form. You can choose also shortcut key if you want, but I'm not going to do this. I'll just click OK. Now we should select the data that are present in column Q, but without Confirm button. After that, click on Ctrl+C, go to Template Sheet, select the first cell, go to Home tab, click on Past Special, choose here Values and Transpose, click OK. After that, again click on Ctrl+C, go to Report tab, select the first cell, go to Insert Copied Cells. Okay, now we should delete the data that are present in our data entry form. So we should select all cells where data are present, delete them, and this is going to be the last step of our macro. After that, we should go to Developer tab and click on Stop Recording. Now our macro is recorded. Let's check it. Data entry form. Perfect. Now if I want to check what was recorded, I want to delete the data. And now let's check it. Let's fill some names. Let it be Michael, last name Smith, designation IT, email ID, phone number, city, date, and postal code. Also, I have to assign this macro to my button. For this, I have to click on Assign Macro and choose the macro data entry form. Click OK. Now I can push on Confirm button. Let's push on it. What we can see that all our data were reflected in this chart. Let's fill another data. John. Code and click OK. Now let's check. All our data are present in this chart. Perfect, it works. I hope this video was very useful for you. Use it at your practice. Make more such reports. Take care and see you in the next video. Bye bye.